In the last video, we left off here, which was the basement was framed and sheathed. Some of the nice timber work was done in the back to hold up the living room extension. The floor of the main floor, so the basement ceiling, was sheathed, and the garage floor was poured. And now you start to see the walls coming together on the main floor, looking out the living room window. You'll need to hit pause a few times. The first 80% of this video is just photos, so if you like what you see, just hit pause. Looking into the living room. Site all nicely backfilled. The garage wall's starting to go up. So at this stage we've got the main floor all basically framed and sheathed. The garage is framed and sheathed, ready for trusses. Little storage room on the side is coming together. This is under the porch. Bit of a roof on it with a drain that'll get pushed down so the water that leaks through the decking. And now we're working on the master bedroom on the upper floor. So this is where it sits right now. We're ready for trusses almost. They arrive on Friday next week, so less than a week away. Still a bit of work to do on the timber framing on the porch. But the decks have come together on the back, and the porch is really starting to come together. Really pleased with the timber work, the posts and beams. They're bigger than I was imagining and look a lot nicer than I was imagining. You may be wondering why the joists run the way they do on a covered porch. The typical way to do it is to put like a tongue and groove flooring on it because it's covered, but because it doesn't drain through, you need to slope it, and the way to slope it is away from the house. So you run the joists parallel to the house and the decking perpendicular to the house, so the water can run off in the grooves in the tongue and groove, in the little notches in the top of the surface. Here you see the big 8x10 fir, Douglas fir beams that will sit on top of the posts. Posts are cedar, 8x8, and the beams are fir for strength. They're paying nice attention to the joints. The beams will join with a little half-lap joint above the posts, and then on the corners they did this nice little three-dimensional joinery. This timber work will all get stained with a semi-solid white stain. So hopefully it'll still show the character of the wood, but it'll have white, which will match the trim on the rest of the house. Coming in the front door, looking through the dining room out to the deck. 2-panel sliding door will go in that opening. This is standing in the kitchen about where the stove is, panning from left to right. This is standing on the upper floor in the office space, looking down at the garage obviously, and at the top of the porch work that's going on. Those posts will wrap around the end of the house as well. There'll be 2 more posts around that side that aren't in place yet. Back into the master bedroom and the view from the master bedroom. Back in the kitchen now, standing at the island essentially, looking into the living room. Down the hallway to the powder room and the laundry. It's a little bit earlier than the last video, but you get the idea. So in the next video you should see the rest of the porch timber work come together. You'll see the trusses start to go up on the roof structure, and that's all for now. You might see a mock-up of the fireplace as well. But that's all for now. This is where we sit as of today. All for now. Bye.